Hey everyone, hello, hi, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, and last important, Ram Ram Mali. So guys, welcome to DSP, Diwa Study Point, Education Without School. तो guys, कैसे हो आप लोग? क्या हालचाल है आपके? पढ़ाई चल रही है ना? This video is the second part of our third chapter, Physiography and Drainage, प्राकृतिक रचना व जल प्रणाली. In the first part, we have done the physiographic divisions of India. And in this part, we will do the physiographic divisions of Brazil. Physiographic divisions of Brazil. So guys, just like India, Brazil also has 5 physiographic divisions. And these 5 physiographic divisions are, the first one is highlands, the second one is the Great Escarpment, the third one is the coast, fourth one is the plains, and the last one is islands. मित्रांनो, ब्राझीलमध्ये भारताप्रमाणे 5 प्राकृतिक विभाग केलेले आहेत. ते 5 प्राकृतिक विभाग म्हणजे ब्राझीलची उच्चभूमी, अजस्र कडा, किनारपट्टीचा प्रदेश, मैदान आणि द्वीप समूह. So let's see them one by one. Let's see them one by one. The first physiographic division of Brazil is highlands. The first physiographic division of Brazil is highlands. मित्रांनो, ब्राझीलमधील पहिला प्राकृतिक विभाग पाहूया आणि तो म्हणजे हायलँड्स. The first one is highlands. Guys, to learn these all the physiographic divisions, we will have to draw the map of lake piece. Yes, lake piece is nothing but Brazil. तो चलो भाई, ब्राजील का मैप हम इस सेंटर पार्ट में ड्रॉ करेंगे. कुछ इसी प्रकार आपका ब्राजील का मैप है. दिस इज जस्ट लाइक योर Brazil's map. And the first physiographic division of Brazil is the highlands. Guys, the southern part of Brazil is covered with an extensive plateau. This plateau is known by different names, just like Brazilian highlands or the Brazilian shield or Brazilian plateau. These highlands, along with the Guyana highlands, form the core of South America continent. They form the core of South America continent. So guys, here you have two kinds of highlands. One highland is your Guyana highland, and the second highland is your Brazilian highlands. The Guyana highlands are extend from Venezuela in the west. I will write here V for Venezuela to the French Guyana in the east. And in Brazil, they cover the states of Roraima, Pará, and Amapá. Roraima, Pará, and Amapá. In Brazil, only the low-lying region of Guyana highlands come, but the highest peak of Brazil, that is Pico de Neblina. It is Pico de Neblina, and it is having height of 3014 meters. Pico de Neblina is located within this highland on the border of Brazil and Venezuela. The second highlands are in the south part of Brazil. Their height is generally 500 to 1000 meters. 500 to 1000 meters. But in eastern and southern coast, they have the height more than 1000 meters. In the north part of these islands, there are many rivers. These rivers makes rapids and many waterfalls in this part. Towards the north, the slopes are steep, but they are not abrupt. Hence, the number of rivers takes off from this position and they enter into the North Atlantic Ocean. In the southern part of these islands, there are three rivers: Uruguay, Paraguay, and Paraná flow. And these rivers enter into the country of Argentina, the country of Lionel Messi. They enter the country of Argentina while flowing to the southern direction. These three rivers are Uruguay, पैराग्वे एंड पैरा। तो भाई देख लो, ब्राजील के हाइलैंड्स में देयर आर टू काइंड्स ऑफ हाइलैंड्स, गयाना हाइलैंड्स एंड ब्राजीलियन हाइलैंड्स। द गयाना हाइलैंड्स, आपके जो गयाना हाइलैंड है वो वेनेजुएला से लेकर फ्रेंच गयाना तक एक्सटेंड हुए और वो ब्राजील के रोराइमा, पैरा एंड अमापा इन स्टेट्स में से गुजरते। इन हाइलैंड्स का कम अल्टीट्यूड वाला एरिया ही ब्राजील में आता है, लेकिन ब्राजील का जो हाईएस्ट पीक है एंड दिस पीक इज कॉल्ड एज पिको दी नेब्लिना, उसकी हाइट है 3014 मीटर्स, वो इन हाइलैंड्स में लोकेट हुआ है। दूसरे हाइलैंड्स है आपके ब्राजीलियन हाइलैंड्स। ये हाइलैंड है आपके सदर्न पार्ट ऑफ ब्राजील में। इनकी हाइट 500 से 1000 मीटर्स तक। इनके नॉर्थ में बहुत सारी रिवर्स है, वो रैपिड्स और वाटरफॉल्स बनाती है और वो जाके मिलती है नॉर्थ अटलांटिक ओशियन। इनकी साउथ में देयर आर थ्री रिवर्स, पैराग्वे, पैराना एंड उरुग्वे। वो सब रिवर्स सदर्न डायरेक्शन में बहती है और जाती है अर्जेंटिना में, जो कि लिओनेल मेसी की कंट्री है। मित्रांनो, मराठीत सांगतो, पहिला प्राकृतिक भाग ब्राझील मधील हा उच्चभूमी आहे। ब्राझीलची उच्चभूमी, ब्राझीलच्या उच्चभूमीत दोन उच्चभूमींचा समावेश केला जातो आणि ह्या दोन्ही उच्चभूम्या सोबत मिळून दक्षिण अमेरिका खंडाचा प्रमुख गाभा क्षेत्र बनवतो। दोन उच्चभूमी आहेत, गियाना उच्चभूमी आणि ब्राझीलची उच्चभूमी। पहिले आपण गियाना उच्चभूमीबद्दल बघूया। गियाना उच्चभूमी ही पश्चिमेकडील व्हेनेझुएला देशापासून तर फ्रेंच गयाना या देशापर्यंत विस्तारलेली आहे। ब्राझीलमध्ये ही उच्चभूमी रोराइमा, पारा आणि अमापा या राज्यांमधून जाते। या उच्चभूमीचा कमी उंचीचाच भाग हा ब्राझीलमध्ये येतो, परंतु ब्राझीलमधील सर्वोच्च शिखर ज्याचं नाव आहे पिको दी नेब्लिना, ज्याची उंची आहे 3014 मीटर, हे या गियाना उच्चभूमीमध्ये येते। नंतरची उच्चभूमी आहे ब्राझीलची उच्चभूमी। ब्राझीलच्या उच्चभूमीच्या उंचीचा विचार केला तर ती आहे 500 ते 1000 मीटर, पण दक्षिण आणि पूर्वेकडील भागात ही उंची जास्त आहे। तिची उंची त्या ठिकाणी होते 1000 मीटर पेक्षा जास्त। ब्राझीलच्या उच्चभूमीमधील वरच्या बाजूला उतार तीव्र असले तरी ते अकस्मात नाहीत। या ठिकाणाहून बऱ्याचशा नद्या वाहतात आणि त्या जाऊन मिळतात उत्तर अटलांटिक महासागरात। या नद्या वाहताना येथे धावत्या व धबधबे बनतात। येऊया दक्षिणेकडे या ठिकाणी 3 नद्या आपल्याला बघायला मिळतात। त्या 3 नद्या म्हणजे उरुग्वे, पॅराग्वे आणि पारा। या नद्या वाहत जाऊन अर्जेंटिना देशात प्रवेश करतात। ब्राझीलच्या पूर्वेकडील जो उतार आहे तो खूप तीव्र आहे आणि तो अजस्र कड्याच्या रूपाने अंकित होतो। सो गाइस, नाउ वी विल लर्न द सेकंड फिजियोग्राफिक डिव्हिजन ऑफ ब्राझील। द सेकंड फिजियोग्राफिक डिव्हिजन ऑफ ब्राझील इज द ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट। द ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट। The second physiographic division of Brazil is the Great Escarpment. यालाच म्हणतात मराठीत अजस्र कडा। My dear friends, the Great Escarpment have very small area, but the nature of its flow and its effect on the climate of Brazil is considerable. Hence, the Great Escarpment is considered as a separate physiographic division. This Great Escarpment is present in this part. I will write it on the marker. This escarpment is present in this part. And the height of Great Escarpment is 790 meters. The height of Great Escarpment is just 790 meters. It demarcates the eastern side of your Brazilian highlands. Demarcates the eastern side of your Brazilian highlands. The altitude is 790 meters. Its heights decrease gradually and its height decreases very steep from Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre. Its height decreases in very steep manner from Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre. This escarpment act as a barrier to southeastern trade winds. This escarpment act as a barrier to southeastern trade winds and hence it give rise to the rain shadow area in the north of this. The rain shadow area in the north of this. And this part is also known as drought quadrilateral. Drought quadrilateral. मित्रांनो मराठीत सांगतो ब्राझील मधील दुसरी फिजिओग्राफिक डिव्हिजन किंवा दुसरा प्राकृतिक भाग हा अजस्त्र कडा आहे. हा अजस्त्र कडा तुमच्या पूर्व व दक्षिणेला स्थिरावलेला आहे. या अजस्त्र कड्याची उंची ही 790 मीटर इतकी आहे. या अजस्त्र कड्याचा क्षेत्रफळाच्या दृष्टीने खूप कमी क्षेत्रफळ हा व्यापतो, पण त्याचा हवामानावरील होणारा परिणाम हा खूप मोठा असल्यामुळे याला आपली वेगळी प्राकृतिक रचना किंवा प्राकृतिक विभाग म्हणून गणलेला आहे. हा अजस्त्र कडा व्यापारी वाऱ्यांना म्हणजे आग्नेयेकडून वाहणाऱ्या आग्नेय व्यापारी वाऱ्यांना अडवतो व त्यामुळे या एस्कार्पमेंटच्या किंवा अजस्त्र कड्याच्या उत्तरेकडील भागात तुमचा पर्जन्य छायेचा प्रदेश निर्माण होतो आणि त्या पर्जन्य छायेच्या प्रदेशाला ब्राझीलमध्ये पर्जन्य छायेचा चतुष्कोन असेही म्हटलं जातं. त्याला म्हटलं जातं पर्जन्य छायेचा चतुष्कोन किंवा अवर्षणाचा चतुष्कोन म्हणजे कमी पाऊस असलेला प्रदेश. So guys, this was your second physiographic division. Now we will see the third physiographic division of Brazil. The third physiographic division of Brazil is the coast. It is the coast. The coast. यालाच म्हणतात किनारपट्टी किंवा किनारपट्टीचा प्रदेश. Friends, the coast of Brazil is nearly 7,400 kilometers. Remember, in India, the coastline is 7,500 kilometers, means 100 kilometers more than Brazil. In Brazil, the coastline extends up to 7,400 kilometers. This coastline is mainly differentiated into two coasts. One is your northern coast, and second one is your eastern coast. One is northern and second one is eastern. The northern coast is from Amapá to Rio Grande do Norte. Means this is your northern coast. This part is your northern coast. I will write here NC. And from this point to the south, this coast is your eastern coast. So I will write here east. So guys, there are two coasts. The coast is differentiated into two parts: northern coast and eastern coast. The northern coast extends from Amapá to Rio Grande do Norte, and from Rio Grande do Norte, the coast turns southwards, and hence this coast is known as eastern coast. The northern coast is characterized by mouths of many rivers, including Amazon. Because we know from here the Amazon rivers flows into the Brazil and it meets the North Atlantic Ocean here. There are many rivers which flow here, and hence this coast is a low-lying area. It is a low-lying area. Here there are two bays, the Maranhão Bay and São Marcos Bay lies, and in this there is island called as Maranhão Island. the Maranhão Island. Its spelling is Maranhão Islands. And this island is formed at the mouths of two rivers. One river is of course Amazon, and the second river is your Tocantins. अच्छा नाम है, Tocantins. Two rivers form these islands at the mouth. The island is Maranhão, and the river's name is Amazon and Tocantins. Amazon and Tocantins. The second part of the coast is your eastern coast. In this coast, there are not bigger rivers like Amazon and Tocantins, but there are many smaller rivers that end into the coast, into the Atlantic Ocean. The only major river here is São Francisco. São Francisco. This Brazilian coast is protected by, in some areas, by coral reefs and atoll islands. Coral reefs and atoll islands, just like your Lakshadweep. So this is about the coast. मित्रांनो, किनारपट्टीबद्दल जाणून घेऊया. ब्राझीलमध्ये किनारपट्टीचे प्रामुख्याने दोन भाग केले जातात. ब्राझीलला 7400 किलोमीटरचा लाभलेला आहे. तर उत्तर किनारपट्टीमध्ये ही किनारपट्टी अमापा पासून तर रिओ ग्रांडे नॉर्ते पर्यंत आहे. आणि या किनारपट्टीला म्हणतात उत्तर किनारपट्टी. यामध्ये हा भाग कमी उंचीचा आहे, कारण या भागात खूप साऱ्या नद्या उत्तर अटलांटिक समुद्राला मिळतात. त्यापैकी एक प्रमुख नदी म्हणजे अमेझॉन आहे. अमेझॉन व टोकॅन्टिन्स नदीच्या मुखाशी मारोजो बेट वसलेलं आहे. मारोजो बेट. आणि या ठिकाणी मारोजो आणि साओ मार्कोसचे उपसागर बघायला मिळतात. आता येऊयात पूर्व किनारपट्टीकडे. पूर्व किनारपट्टीकडे अमेझॉन सारख्या मोठ्या नद्या नाहीत, पण तेथील फक्त एकच मोठी नदी आहे. तिचं नाव आहे साओ फ्रान्सिस्को. ब्राझीलची किनारपट्टीचे रक्षण हे प्रवाळ बेटे व प्रवाळ कट्टे यामुळे झालेले आहे. So guys, this was about your third physiographic division of Brazil. Now we will learn the fourth physiographic division of Brazil, that is the plains. The fourth physiographic division of Brazil is plain. The plains म्हणजेच मैदानी प्रदेश किंवा मैदानी. Guys, the plains in Brazil are confined to only two areas. One is Amazon plain in the north, that is Amazon basin in the north, and other is Paraná basin in the southwest. So the plains in Brazil is confined to two areas only. One area is Amazon basin in the north, another area is Paraná basin in the southwest. So we will see first the Amazon basin in the north. It is the largest plain of Brazil. It is very wide in west direction. Here its width is nearly 1300 kilometers in the western parts. Its width is very less when the two highlands come together. Means in the central part, its width is very less and it is just 240 kilometers. As the Guyana highlands and Brazilian highlands come closer, and when it moves to the eastern side, as Amazon River moves to the eastern side to enter into the North Atlantic Ocean, its width again increases. Most plains of the Amazon are covered by dense rainforest, because we know the equator passes through this part, and here are the tropical rainforests. These are also known as lungs of the world, because 30% of the oxygen in the world comes from these forests only. Hence, due to the dense undergrowth and inaccessible terrain, these plains are mostly inaccessible, because there is problem of flooding and also the dense undergrowth. The second plains of Brazil are Paraguay-Paraná basin plains. These are located in the southwestern part. This part is the source region of these two rivers. The source region of Paraguay is towards south, means the slope of source region of Paraguay is towards south and the slope of source region of Paraná is towards southwest. Guys, these are the two plains in Brazil. मराठीमध्ये पाहूया मित्रांनो, ब्राझील मधील चौथी प्राकृतिक रचना म्हणजे मैदान. ब्राझीलच्या मैदानांचे दोन भाग केले जातात. उत्तरेकडील अमेझॉन नदी खोऱ्याचे मैदान आणि दक्षिणेकडे पॅराग्वे आणि पॅराना नदी खोऱ्याचे मैदान म्हणजेच नैऋत्येकडे. उत्तरेकडील अमेझॉन नदी खोऱ्याचे जे मैदान आहे ते ब्राझील मधील सगळ्यात मोठे मैदान आहे. या ठिकाणी पश्चिमेकडे ब्राझीलच्या सगळ्यात मोठ्या मैदानाची रुंदी ही 1300 किलोमीटर आहे पश्चिमेकडे. आणि ही रुंदी ज्या ठिकाणी तुमच्या दोन उच्चभूमी गियाना उच्चभूमी आणि ब्राझीलची उच्चभूमी एकत्र येतात त्या ठिकाणी ही रुंदी सगळ्यात कमी होते आणि ती आहे 240 किलोमीटर. आणि परत पूर्वेकडे जाताना ही रुंदी वाढत जाते. हा प्रदेश वाढलेल्या वनस्पतींनी व जंगलामुळे खूप जास्त दुर्गम बनलेला आहे. आता पाहूयात पॅराग्वे आणि पॅराना नदी खोऱ्यावर. हे खोरे ब्राझीलच्या नैऋत्य दिशेला आहे. पॅराना नदीच्या खोऱ्याचा उतारा दक्षिणेकडे असून पॅराग्वे नदीच्या खोऱ्याचा उतारा नैऋत्येकडे आहे. So guys, this was about your plains or मैदान. Now we will learn about the last physiographic division of Brazil, and that is the islands. This physiographic division of Brazil is the islands. The islands. म्हणजेच द्वीप समूह म्हणजेच द्वीप समूह. मित्रांनो, ब्राझीलच्या द्वीप समूहाचे पण दोन भाग केले जातात. पण आधी इंग्लिश मध्ये जाणून घेऊया. मराठीमध्ये खूप जास्त कठीण होतं बोलायला आणि माफ करा काही मराठीतले शब्द काही राहून जात असतील माझ्याकडून, लेकिन प्रयास तो पूरा कर रहा हूं. देखिए, now we will learn about the island groups of Brazil. There are two kinds of islands in Brazil. One island is your coastal island and second island is your marine island. One is coastal and second one is marine. The coastal islands are formed due to the deposition of sediments on the coast. Along the coast, there is deposition of sediments by major rivers, and these islands get formed. Whereas the marine islands are inside the Atlantic Ocean, and they are at the distance of more than 300 kilometers. They are at the distance of more than 300 kilometers. These marine islands are rocky in nature, and they are nothing but the top of submerged mountains. They are the top of submerged mountains. Islands near the South Atlantic Ocean are also called as atoll islands. They are atolls, just like the Lakshadweep in India. These are atolls. These are formed due to deposition, and these are the part of mainland, but they are very away, more than 300 kilometers from the coast. They are rocky in nature, and they are the top of your submerged mountains. And the islands in the South American Ocean are called as atolls. मित्रांनो, ब्राझीलमधील द्वीप समूहाचे दोन भाग केले जातात. एक द्वीप समूह म्हणजे किनारी व दुसरा सागरी. किनारी द्वीप समूह हा गाळाच्या संचयन कार्यातून निर्माण झालेला आहे, तर सागरी द्वीप समूह हे आपले ब्राझीलच्या मुख्य भूमीचे भाग होते, पण कालांतराने ते ब्राझील पासून दूर गेले आणि आज ते 300 किलोमीटर पर्यंत समुद्रामध्ये आहे. तुमचे सागरी द्वीप समूह हे खडकाळ असून ते जलमग्न डोंगराचे माथ्याचे भाग आहेत. दक्षिणेकडील अटलांटिक महासागरात तुमचे जे द्वीप समूह आढळतात त्यांना कंकणद्वीपी प्रवाळ बेटे असे म्हटले जाते. प्रवाळ बेटे असे म्हटले जाते. लक्षद्वीप सारखे. Guys, this was the last physiographic division of Brazil. In I will recap all these physiographic divisions of Brazil. So just give me 5 minutes. I will recap all the physiographic divisions of Brazil. Your first physiographic division was highlands. The second one was the Great Escarpment. The third one was the coast. The fourth one was the plains, and the last one was islands. मित्रांनो, ब्राझीलमधील 5 प्राकृतिक विभाग उच्चभूमी, अजस्र कडा, किनारी प्रदेश, मैदानी प्रदेश व द्वीप समूह हे होते. So first is highlands. These highlands are also known as Brazilian highlands or shield or plateau, and the Guyana highlands is Brazilian highland form the core of South America continent. So there are two kinds of highlands we saw. One was Guyana highlands, second one was Brazilian highland. The Guyana highland was starting from Venezuela and it extended up to the French Guyana in the east. In Brazil, it was covering the states of Roraima, Pará and Amapá. In Brazil, its only low-lying area comes, but the highest peak of Brazil is Pico de Neblina, which is present at the border of Brazil and Venezuela, having height of 3014 meters, lies in the Guyana Highlands. The second highland was Brazilian Highlands. It was in the southern part. Its height is more at eastern and southern slopes, which is more than 1000 meters, but in general its height is 500 to 1000 meters only. In the north, its slope is steep but not abrupt. There are many rivers that flow along the northern part of this island and enter into the North Atlantic Ocean. These rivers form many waterfalls and rapids in their course. In the south side, there are 3 rivers, Paraguay, Paraná and Uruguay. These rivers flow to the southern slopes of these highlands and enter into the country of Lionel Messi, that is Argentina. The second part was the Great Escarpment. It is also known as Ajastra Kada. It is present in the southeastern part of Brazil. Its height is only 790 meters. It occupies very less area, but its effect and nature of its slope is very much larger. Hence, it is considered as a separate physiographic division. The Great Escarpment acts as a barrier to the southeastern trade winds. Hence, on the other side, means the leeward side in the north, there is formation of rain shadow area that is known as drought quadrilateral. Means the area having less rainfall due to this escarpment. The third physiographic division was the coast. The coast was again differentiated into 2 coasts, northern coast and eastern coast. The coastline of Brazil has a length of 7,400 meters. It is divided into 2 parts, northern and eastern. The northern coast is from Amapá to Rio Grande Norte, and from this point, the coast goes southwards. The coast has southward direction, and hence it is known as the eastern coast. The northern coast is low-lying area, as there are many rivers meet the North Atlantic Ocean. The major rivers are Amazon and Tocantins, and they form the Maranhão Island, the Maranhão coastal island at their mouth, Amazon and Tocantins. Come to the eastern coast. This coast not has any major river, but the only major river here is São Francisco. This coast is protected by your coral reefs and atoll islands. The next physiographic division is the plains. The plains are of 2 kinds. One plain is the north, and other one is the southwestern direction. The plain in north is Amazon Basin Plain, and here is Paraguay-Paraná Basin Plain. The plain in the north is having its most wide range in western direction, that is 1300 kilometers. Its width decreases in the central part where both the highlands, that is Guyana highlands and Brazilian highlands, come together, and its width in the central part is only 240 kilometers. When the Amazon river goes to the east, its width again increases. Come to the southwestern part. Here is the slopes of 2 rivers, Paraguay and Paraná. The slope of Paraguay river is towards south, and the slope of Paraná river is towards southwest. The last physiographic division is the islands. There are 2 kinds of islands in Brazil. One is coastal, other one is marine. The coastal islands are formed, they are near to the coast and formed due to the depositional work of many rivers. Whereas the marine islands were the part of mainland long time ago, but they are now at the distance of more than 300 kilometers in the Atlantic Ocean. The marine islands are rocky, and they are the top of submerged mountains in the ocean. And the islands in South Atlantic Ocean are known as atolls, just like Lakshadweep and India. So guys, this was about physiographic divisions of Brazil. अगर ये टॉपिक आपको समझ में आया होगा तो बोल दीजिएगा वो 4 मैजिकल वर्ड्स, एंड दोस 4 मैजिकल वर्ड्स आर भारत माता की जय. सो थैंक यू गाइस. और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात तो रह गई our irony word for today's class. The irony word for today's class is kurchi, or it is also known as kurchi. In Marathi it is sadra, and in English it is shirt. So the irony word for today is kurchi. Marathi मध्ये sadra आणि in English it is shirt. So guys, with this topic and with this irony word, I am amending today's class. Take care. Bye. And most important, Jai Hind.